So imagine this. You're standing trackside at Aralesian, and here comes the Chiron Super Sport 300J. It's just a blur, a comet on wheels, as Andy Wallace blasts past at a jaw-dropping 304.77 miles per hour. I mean, that's not just flirting with danger, that's full-on making out with it.
Honestly, the first time I watched that footage, my heart was racing almost as fast as the car. There's something almost unreal about seeing a street-legal car hit speeds that used to be the stuff of sci-fi movies. And just knowing only 30 of these exist, it's like witnessing a unicorn in the wild.
I keep thinking about the pressure on Bugatti with that run. After all, the 300 miles per hour mark was this mythical ceiling. It wasn't just about going fast, it was about making history. And they did it with style. It totally redefines what we even expect from a hypercar.
It's wild because breaking that barrier isn't just a headline, it's a reset for the industry. Suddenly, every brand with racing in its veins has to ask, now what? Bugatti basically threw down the gauntlet, and the stakes have never been higher.
That actually gets me thinking, what's even crazier is what's under the hood. 600 PS from an 8-liter W16 quad turbo, that's not an engine, that's a controlled explosion strapped to 4 wheels. And it launches you to 200 Gönlü in under 6 seconds.
Wild, isn't it? The numbers almost sound made up. But what really gets me is how they engineered that long-tail aero design, cutting drag by 40%. At those speeds, air basically wants to rip the car apart, but Bugatti turned airflow into a superpower.
And let's not forget that tailpipe setup and the diffuser. I read that even the smallest tweak at 300 miles per hour could mean the difference between a record and a disaster. It's like tuning a racehorse at full gallop, one misstep, and it's all over.
For real. Every detail, down to how hot the tires get or how the exhaust gases interact with the rear end, has to be orchestrated perfectly. No room for error when you're moving faster than most planes on takeoff.
Funny thing is, when you finally catch your breath and step inside, it's just as extreme. Beluga, black leather, Alcantara, jet orange accents. It feels like you've entered some secret lair for speed-obsessed supervillains, but in a good way.
Totally. The interior just oozes this dark, brooding energy. Every stitch and every surface feels like it's been obsessed over by someone who dreams in carbon fiber. It's not just luxury, it's attitude, dialed up to 11.
I love that you said dreams in carbon fiber because honestly, it's a fantasy for car nerds and art lovers alike. It's like the designers wanted you to feel a little bit dangerous just sitting in the driver's seat.
Exactly. And it's also a major flex for collectors. When you sit in this thing, you know you're in something built for the handful of people who want more than just a ride. They want a piece of history parked in their garage.
After all this, it's more than numbers, right? The Chiron 300J isn't just the hottest car on Earth, it's a manifesto. It's saying, we're not done pushing yet. There's always another wall to break through.
Absolutely, and it's infectious. I think that's why so many of us get hooked on stories like this. It's not just about horsepower or records, it's about daring to imagine what's possible, then actually making it real. Suddenly, 300 miles per hour isn't the finish line, it's just the next starting gate.
Couldn't have put it better. Every time a car like this comes along, it reminds us that limits are meant to be tested. And honestly, it makes you wonder what's the next big leap and who's bold enough to take it.
Maybe that's the real legacy of the Chiron 300J. Not just the speed, but the challenge. It leaves everyone, engineers, drivers, even fans, hungry for whatever comes next. That's the magic of legendary machines.